Test 1 2 3, 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 test 1. I am playing my music. This is my music. Someone suggested I play my music. I'm gonna improve this whole setup here. This setup is ass. I'm gonna improve it. I think for now, because I'm referring to what's going to be on the finished album, I can include the album cover. I actually need to finish mixing these and upload them. And one of the reasons why I'm on so late is I was trying to finish mixing them earlier today while being on the phone. Yeah, that didn't go too well. Oh my god. Can't find anything here. Hi, hey, what's good? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Now, some of the music on this playlist is from this album. Some of the music is not. The majority of the music that's actually on this playlist I loaded is not going to be on this album, because it's mostly like my demos and stuff like that. That's mostly what I have. It's demos and my past stuff. I gotta load a graphic in here with all 3 album covers that I'm gonna be playing music from. I have this loaded into OBS now, so I could listen to other things on my computer without having to turn on desktop audio just to share this. My room is trash right now. This stuff is actually going to be uploaded very soon. I'm planning on hopefully uploading this stuff tonight. My intent is to upload this stuff tonight, these studio tracks that you're hearing, and I've remastered. These 2 I've remastered. I've uploaded these 2 before, but I've remastered it. Because there were some problems with the mix. I'm always discovering problems with the mix, so I'm going to upload it as like mix 1 just so that I can still make changes if need be. But once the album is out, it's out. That's the only time it's final is when the album's out. Once that album's out, it's out. Stop spamming me with YouTube Premium, please. Please stop spamming me with YouTube Premium, I beg of you. Oh my god. I'm also on late tonight because my dad just came home from his cancer surgery and I've been having to kind of like look after. I have to look after him. And there's been a lot involved with that. Also, like, the whole thing with like him coming home, being transported home, there was a lot. There was just a lot involved with that whole thing, so that's another reason why I'm on so late. But I was also mixing this music all day too, on top of my dad coming home from cancer surgery and mixing this music all day. Mixing this music like all day just made a combo so that I'd be on like super late. That's like the late night combo, man. Super late night combo. At least I'm not AFK though. I could have started a stream earlier if I was AFK, but I just decided, you know what, too many people are complaining and I'm gonna lay off of that for now. A lot of people are complaining about it, so I was like, I gotta lay off of it. Well, it wasn't so much that, it was I had to be on the phone. I had to make a phone call. That was more so the reason why. I need to monitor my mobile stream, make sure everything's working. I'm gonna have to retitle these appropriately too. It's always rough just trying to get set up. Okay, my mobile stream's working. I'm trying to get set up on TikTok too. It's always rough. The initial setup is always so rough. TikTok Live CEO, of course it like reinstalled itself or some crap like that. It's always bugging out. TikTok Studio is always bugging out. Oh my god, it's doing like an update. I wish I would have opened that earlier. If I'm not talking, I'm gonna turn the music up. I had a suggestion to play my own music, which I thought was a good idea, but I just had nothing preloaded. I had nothing put together. I was always having to share my desktop audio and I got tired of it. Actually, to mix music, I really need to be able to listen to audio and not... Well, I could share mixing music. I could technically, but it might be kind of boring. I think it would be more boring than just showing this. Ah, what the hell? Yeah, I guess while I'm still getting set up, I'll keep that mobile stream chat up, because that's often the chat that fills up first, actually, way before desktop. I could probably turn the music up a little bit. Well, actually, it's showing that it's already loud enough on my end. Wow, you know what? There's a difference in audio quality between the mobile stream and desktop stream. Okay, I figured out what it was. There's a difference in audio quality here. There's a big difference in audio quality between the desktop stream and the mobile stream. Ah, that's fine. I tell people to go to the desktop stream anyways, but I have to label it appropriately. My setup is always kind of tricky, so it takes time. It's not something that can happen immediately. But yeah, these two tracks you're hearing, this isn't the way it should be in the monster. These are already uploaded on my channel, but I remastered them today. Over the past year, I've been remastering these because the original upload for these two have problems. The mix has problems. The original mix for these two has problems, so I'm gonna re-upload them. Zoe Townsend, you say hi on two streams, hey. How is it going? How you doing? What's good? What's up? I need a reset position on my avatar because I sat down. It always gets confused when I sit down. I actually retouched this album cover. This one that I'm showing is not the updated version. I retouched this album cover because I noticed that the shading, there was some subtle, there are some subtle details that needed to be fixed with the shading and the thorns. It's the thorn that's second to the right. I can really notice something there, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm noticing that the shading with the thorns needs to be improved, so the one I'm sharing doesn't reflect that. Oh, that's right, I had to reset up TikTok Studio from scratch. Yeah, that's right, because I had to reinstall all that stuff. I should reload the new album cover in here. Well, the finalized version, because I updated this album cover today. No, not today, it was last night I updated this. Low risk. There we go. Okay, that's the one that's revised with the shading.
My answer is so soft, but so strong. Our hearts are pounding. Forced. Getting the blood pumping.
I had to reset up TikTok Studio from scratch because it has this glitch where it like logs me out and it's super annoying. Oh, where's my text source on here? Oh my god.
Making love to you like you've never been made love to before. Making love to like you've never been made love to before.
Okay, looks like I'm ready to go live on TikTok. I usually like to do a stream starting soon on YouTube, but I don't know. I had to load this in and everything, and some people had been, like, complaining about that or something, I don't know. But maybe I'll do it next time, because YouTube is kind of slow to load. And it's slow on YouTube right now, so I should have probably done that. Complaining to it. I wonder if this could work with my IRL room background. Yeah, I can. I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. This is annoying me. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? I don't think there is anything going on over here, so this might be a good place to leave it. The problem with using my IRL room as a background is that it's quite busy. I think it's best off being in the corner like that, but my IRL room background is quite busy. That's part of the problem. It's quite busy. Damn, I wish I would have gone earlier. The Semi says, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Happening? What's up, bees? Hope you're doing well, and as always, with the help of mass unbanning particularly spooky and KTIP clips. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. That's still kind of fresh, but I think down the line it could be more of a consideration. The problem is that the whole thing with Spooky Simi caused me a lot of emotional distress, really causing a lot of anxiety, and also like saying that like I went on a quote-unquote racist tirade. I was like, really? Because I saw that on the Iron Patriot channel. I was like, really? Yeah. Why should I apologize? What? Why should I apologize, man? I don't know, maybe from their perspective it's different. It's probably different from their perspective, but a lot of the trouble and the drama and chaos that it caused here for me and trying to get new audiences here caused a lot of problems, you know? I mean, sure, there was probably a misunderstanding with my chat because now I have this like chat policy that I'm enforcing. I mean, there was probably a misunderstanding with my chat, but still. this isn't even from this album. This album I'm showing you now is not even. It doesn't even apply anymore. Yeah, my dad just got home from the surgery today, and I have to look out after him. So I was like mixing music earlier today while being on the phone. I've been on the phone a lot today. Yeah, I think something could be figured out here. Missy says, I don't want to push, but in terms of audio shows, Pookie turned me on to be. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, change. Fine, okay. I just got sick and tired of having to explain the behavior in the chat of Spooky Sammy to newcomers. I got really sick and tired of having to explain, and then I look bad, you know? Like, Spooky Sammy's here in the chat saying things that are really problematic and offensive, and I look bad for it. I take the fall for it, so... And that's with new audiences, that's with a lot of people that had come in here. That... I mean... Yeah, I don't want to jump to any... I usually like to use ChatGPT to help me sort things out like this, so I'll try to see if I can sort this situation out with ChatGPT on the side to see, like, you know, try to look at this in a way that's nuanced and try to look at this in a way that's a little more unbiased and objective. I want to look at this objectively. I just don't want to like jump to. I just don't want to like push a button just because I can push it. I want to be objective and I want to think critically before I do something, you know? I mean, they're probably at a major misunderstanding, but the way I look at it is like, oh, you should take accountability for your actions. But they're probably at a major misunderstanding. I mean, I just started putting this chat notice here. The thing is, I just started putting this chat notice here, so they could be... It is a very big possibility that there's a major misunderstanding here. You can always reverse your repave, right? Oh, I know. To some people, you know, it's, what I don't want to see is letting them back in here and then they become meaner, or like, you know, start, like, as things start to escalate, you know, I don't want things to start to escalate. When letting them back in here, I don't want things to, like, start escalating, and then, like, yeah, and then, like, having to reverse it, you know, it could lead to, like, things escalating, potentially, that, I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking right now, but, like I said, I like to use the help of ChatGPT to try to address these kind of things. But basically, where my mind's at right now is my dad just came home from having cancer, alright? He was in the hospital, that's where my mind's at right now, and on my mother's eyes, they're good fellows. Well, I mean, we really had quite the exchange, and I got quite upset, so, I mean, what sucks about YouTube is, yeah, YouTube's not Discord. Like, with Discord, you don't really have a character limit. You can make things clear from the get-go. Like, if you join my Discord server, I have rules and it's very clear, but here it's like, yeah, I mean, I have to do my little pin comment and then that's, you know, that's all I can do. Oh, Rick. Bye. I mean, what particularly got on my nerves is like once that whole thing happened with Spooky Sammy's friends started coming in here and like pressuring me to unban and stuff like that. Like I felt like I was being ganged up on, and people have pointed out that that's wrong, you know, so I feel like that was a very bad approach to the problem. Like, you think ganging up on me is gonna get me to like, that's not how you get unbanned, ganging up on me, like that's like not cool. I felt like that was not cool, and that had upset me, so maybe like we said, you know, like I had said before, you know, maybe they're obviously they probably seen this from a different perspective. Spooky Sammy's like, oh, I thought that Lady Spooky Sammy thought that was okay, you know, but yeah, I mean, like, but coming in here ganging up on me and also like saying behind my back like, oh, we're one of our racist tirade, like that's not what happened, like, and you know that's not what happened, like that's ridiculous, man, you know, and I don't want people coming in here just to like try to tear me down, you know, and the whole reason why this came up is that Spooky Sammy was getting on my nerves and turning off new viewers that had came in here from other sources. The problem is viewers come in here from other sources. I have viewers that come in here from, I mean, within the Iron Patriot circle, certain things are acceptable, I can see that. But when it comes to other people that come in here, you know, they're not gonna use the same things as acceptable. Music says, I think from the defenders of Spooky Sammy's perspective, they were just voicing their position, and the simultaneity was not coordinated. Well, if you say so. Oh, Larry, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Zadish Patil says I lost a lot of money. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna get to it with what I was doing. I don't want to, like, get detracted from whatever I was gonna set out to do. RMS says, love you, Beast Files at Vibes Only. Yeah. You ever listen to Mayhem? I have. Yeah. I think the last time I listened to them is Freezer Moon. Oh, okay. I think I listened to late Freezer Moon. The music is right. Yeah. I just want positive vibes only right now because I'm going through a lot, going through a rough patch. And like I said with that situation, you know, I mean, let me reflect on that more, okay? I don't think I'm ready to do that right now because I'm going through a lot, man. I'm going through a lot of shit, right? I'm not ready to, like, you know, I'm not ready to face that right now. I'm going through a lot of shit. But, like I said, I will reflect on that deeper and further. I know that I didn't have this chat notice that was creating some problems, not having this chat notice, but now I have this chat notice and things are clear. We are here for you, 8footbeast, so okay. Okay, thank you. Take your time. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I mean, someone had pointed out that, like, trolling and racism will get you banned on a lot of chats, you know, they were like, oh, why was it unfair, you know, and a lot of people were taking that, the majority of people were taking that perspective, and I felt, you know, I definitely felt it was a problem, and had to do something about it. And that was the action taken, so...
Once upon a time, there were
But then again, this chat notice that I have here now, I wish that people would just know better, but I have to have this chat notice here because people don't just know better.
known for courage and bravery. Their admirers, so far away, too far from contact. A troubled young girl falls under his spell. Teardrops falling down her face.
These are demos that I'm playing, by the way. These are demos off of an older album from 2023. I want to play guitar tomorrow. Oh, Riley for World A. It was good. What's up? How's it going? How you doing? You know, I have... Okay, way back in like 2021, there was this artist that came across me from Instagram, was trying to become friends with me. And, oh my god. We had a falling out over Marilyn Manson, which was really stupid. And there was that whole point where everything about Marilyn Manson came out, and everyone was talking about Marilyn Manson. And we had a falling out over that. And I just simply had expressed an objective opinion, and she didn't take too well to that, and this person was obsessed with me. She would constantly call me. She was constantly calling me, demanding that I stream so that she could spend time with me, and she got really obsessed with me, and I ended up having to block that person. Good hit for Spooky. Hi guys. Hi Nose Podcast. Yeah, I know some people. I've been trying to stay away from that over a year or so because it's such a polarizing subject. I think people should be able to express opinions as long as it's not content that like crosses the line. Like I said, I have like a chat policy now, so things are more clear. Oh, if I had the balls to like be more like enforcing that, like from the get-go, making that message clear. If I had the balls to make that message clear from the get-go, that would have been so much better. Alright. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. with his real name. Yeah, no, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Base, how do you do it? The Blackstone. I don't even know what Blackstone is. What is that? Your sword as fuck. Oh, what happened? Why? Oh, you work manual labor all week. Oh crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I make a donation, I get a refund later. No, that's in my rules. That there's no. They're just trying to. They are being funny. That's a good way. That's funny. It's funny. He's just being funny. I don't want somebody to like make a donation and then be like, "Oh, I hate you. You're I don't want somebody to like make a donation and then be like, "Oh, I hate you. I want my money back." That's why I had to put that there, because I knew if I was going to, like, you know, if I was going to establish myself like this in this way, so to speak, I knew that I was going to have to say that donations are not refundable. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's why all these subjects are coming up, I see. Yeah, I know, he just streamed, I know. Okay. One got really mad at you, though. Quite a few of them are really mad at me. Probably partially because of my views. I know a lot of people at Iron Patriot are, how do I say this politely? I don't know. I don't want to disrespect no one here. You know, I'm open to people's perspective and beliefs and diversity, but I tend to skew a certain way, you know, and you know my chat notice and everything that I have. I tend to skew a certain way. You know, I tend to, yeah, so my community tends to, Spooky Sammy got really mad at me. Oh, really? Well, I remember, I think it was Dan. I remember Dan coming in here and he was really not happy with, my stance. My opinions. He was not happy with my opinions. He said you have to learn his Trump certificate now. Sammy has no alt accounts, he's silently watching. Oh, I believe that all this time, yeah. Yes, I know he won, but that doesn't mean that my community, my overall community, and that doesn't mean that I'm supposed to, like, let, like, everybody just be, like, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna revoke my stance of my chat and everything like that. That doesn't mean that I'm going to, my community that I come from and where I come from is just a certain way here. Dan is a free speech absolutist. Okay. You say that Spooky Sammy is kind of scary, to be honest. Yeah, Spooky Sammy is an American hero. Spooky Sammy is ardently anti-fascist, oh really? You say? Are you from West Coast? Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles, baby. I'm from LA, baby. We love you, Beast. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I mean, I saw, I've seen snippets of his stream and his perspective, yeah. I mean, I like that, like, he said if Kamala won, he would have said positive things about her, so at least he's not, like, where he's, like, he is at least saying that he would, you know. But I know that, yeah, I don't even know too much about his politics, to be honest, but I did see, like, snippets of his stream. I saw some snippets. I saw a few of them. Iron Patriot chat said this chat was their favorite Haynes, okay. Oh, yeah, I know you said he was in Baldwin Hills. Well, if I'm gonna meet somebody, I usually take care of that at a convention. And, I go to quite a few conventions in LA, so usually, like, take care of that at a convention. He doesn't take sides, right. I noticed that he doesn't take sides. And that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to take sides, you can stay neutral, that's fine. You stay neutral. Yeah, he should go to a convention with that armor, definitely. You know, I don't know Jeff, so I would have to get to know him better before something like that, but before something like that, I have to get to know him better. You know, I don't know him, I gotta get to know people. I mean, he seems chill. I will say that. He seems chill. Oh yeah, I would like everyone to be kind to each other too. Yeah, well I can agree with that point, yeah. I can agree with that. He's an Uber driver. Yeah, but okay, that's one thing if I match with him on the Uber app, but if I'm not like matching with him on like the Uber or Lyft app, I still like to get to know him first, you know? Like in person, in real life, like get to actually know the person. I'm playing Powerball each week just to be rich enough to be a hire full-time driver. His name will be Jarvis. Ah, okay. I mean, he seems like a chill guy, you know? Not to split hairs, but I think I have a better choice. Or I think I have a better chance or a more immediate reprieve for KTIP clips. What if you match with him on Tinder? What? Match with him on Tinder? Bro, what? Match with him on Twitter? Being that his ban was for the defense of another and for a beast that should be forgivable, what, in the defense of another? What? My hearty laugh from BS yet a Tinder matching was quite a funny comment. I think I've been to Randy's Donuts once. Yeah, in Inglewood? Yeah, I think I've been there once. Oh, I'm taking forever just to find something. It's like driving me nuts. I'm wasting my time trying to find something that I'm trying to find a needle in the haystack on my hard drive again. Oh yeah. What about Randy's Donuts, man? What about El Loco? Yeah, I have been to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, California Cage, by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, sure. I was trying to get the image of the album cover that this is from up here, but it's driving me nuts, man. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Ah, I finally found the album cover, okay. I finally found it! Oh my god! Have you ever clogged the toilet at El Loco? No. Worlds need to collide. If B showed up in a costume at Iron Patriot's Alley, that would be wild. It would be, how amazing would be if you in costume appear outside Jeff's window. I don't think Jeff has ever gone to a convention. I wonder why not. Yeah, he totally should. Yeah, he totally should, like, because if I'm gonna meet somebody, I do it at a convention, you know? We take care of that at a convention, you know? I generally, like, meet people at conventions, that's what I do. Like, I remember me a fan, we meet at a convention. When you went to Randy's Donuts, did you ever see a man dancing? No. I never really hung out at Randy as much though, unfortunately. I'm gonna get to that California vacation request soon. Do you know? Music, if it is It is a surprise. I don't think he sees himself in that light. Music says whatever that means. I think he sees himself more purely as a performer. Adam S says, do you know any single females Jeff could date? We need to break his dry spell. I Know's podcast says Jeff likes black ladies. Black ladies like the most you know, the most of you know any single sisters out there. I don't know of anybody that, I mean, he should get, I don't know if getting on Tinder would help necessarily. Yeah. We need a lady looking for Crabber, you know? I just raised my eyebrows. Yeah, I mean, I understand the struggle if he's lonely, you know, that's definitely something that is, depressing, for sure. So I wish him luck in that area. That's all I can say right now. I mean, if I have any more input on that, I'll let you know. I'm sorry to hear that. The lady not afraid to get the whole things. Red Bar is watching. Who is Red Bar? I don't even know who Red Bar is. The pinch. The pinch. Pinch. Bro, what the what? Give it a year, it's a slow burn. I don't even know who Red Bar is, so like... this is hurting my brain. I don't know who Red Bar is. I gotta get to that California location request. I will. Hold on. I will. Just a second. I gotta, put some kind of graphic in here. I'm gonna put something here just to remove it. I'm gonna upload a graphic into my OBS just to remove it, and it's a graphic that I have been working on this whole time I've been talking. Yeah. No. I'm doing the transparency in Photoshop for this graphic I'm gonna upload in here. And you can call into the stream. Does he have a number? I wasn't aware of such a thing. Hold on. Yeah, after Californication, no problem, but I gotta, oh yeah, no problem. Well, I'm glad that some people from Iron Patriot are still cool with me, considering all the drama and stuff. Here we go. I got all 3 album covers uploaded here now. Now we're on the last album to the far right here. Right here is album Sonic Nightmare, that's where we're at. We just heard the stuff from the top album and the album to the left, the demo album, and now the album to the far right. That says Sonic Nightmare. That's now where I'm at. Oh man, listen to this. They're on YouTube. I have them on YouTube. Can your voice software on the phone? No. But on Discord or any of those apps, Skype. Well, actually, I think I can on the, if it's an iPhone 6s Plus, I can. If it's an iPhone 6s Plus or a phone that supports auxiliary jack, yes. Only on certain phones. It is really heavy. I can audio interface it to a phone. Do you have the number? I never seen such a thing, because I watched his streams before. I never seen people be able to call it. Okay, I gotta get on those karaoke requests, because people have been like at the edge of it. People have probably been on the edge of their seats over the karaoke requests. I travel to watch you perform music live. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're trying to convince them. Aha. Let's see. Yeah. The thing is about that, man. I think, like, I think you can call into the Howard Stern show, but that's on Sirius XM. And I don't really think you have to worry as much. There's not as much strict regulation, but on a platform like YouTube or TikTok, yes, that would be problematic if someone, like, called in here and then, let's say somebody calls in here and they just go, like, they just go off and just say everything that could get my live stream taken down. Because YouTube will actually take action against you. Because I had VR Chat Public Worlds clips that I uploaded to a private account, and I had it privatized, and YouTube said, like, that's hate speech, we're gonna play a warning in your account. It was just VR Chat Public Worlds, like, I wasn't even the one who said it. So even if you're not the one who said it, it still, like, gets put on you. It still gets put on you. Where is Spooky Sammy goes? Yeah. If Jeff would just set up Skype on his computer right there. Yeah. It gets put on you, that's the problem. That's why I don't even have, like, TTFs, because it gets put on you, you know? You're the one who gets penalized for it. But I think, like, as far as I know, you can call into the Howard Stern show, and that's on Sirius XM radio, and there's less regulations, I think. I think there's less regulations, like you're not having to deal with the FCC, but while on YouTube and TikTok we're not having to deal with the FCC, we're having to deal with platform rules, which is kind of like the FCC. That's why I have to be careful, because that's part of the reason why I have to be careful, because platforms have rules, you know? It's like the FCC, but it's YouTube. It's like the FCC, but it, you know, I mean, TikTok I can turn the stream off. That's a little different. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's why they don't do call-ins. But on Reality app, people can just join your stream. The only time where people get to join my streams are Reality app, because Reality app doesn't really enforce nothing. Reality app don't really enforce shit. Like, people could join my stream, and if they started talking shit, only thing I could do was kick them out, but I wasn't having to actually worry so much, you know, it would be enforced against them, not me. But on YouTube or TikTok, these social media platforms, they will pin it on you, they will enforce it against you, or even like Twitch, or, I mean, I heard Kick is starting to have more rules. I mean, the idea of less enforcement was appealing to me because, like, oh my god, you know, if you're just trying to do journalism and cover an event, and you have to worry about people like, I mean, unfortunately, most of these platforms will enforce it against you. I mean, yeah, and there's more to that too, with that being said, but, yeah. Okay, I saw, oh my god, so, I was told about these prank calls that happen on C-SPAN, and I watched that the other day, and I also found out about, these, prank calls that happened on a chess show a long time ago. I think that was Howard Stern coordinated prank calls, and they were talking all kinds of shit and saying all kinds of things. So, if I had call-ins, it would be like that. I'm sure it would be like that. I'm sure that's how it would go down if I had call-ins. I know how that would go down. Evil authoritarian. The platforms, yeah, they can be kind of authoritarian. Yeah, just audience though seems to be is just audience politically diverse, or is it mostly like people, is it like people who Mega, is his audience like mostly like, is his audience Mega, or is his audience politically diverse? High Nose Podcast says, do you think Trump is gonna go crazy, or do you think we'll be okay? Do I think Trump is gonna go crazy? Like, in what way? Just audience is a mix of everything. I see a lot of people are very vocal in the chat about supporting Trump and whatnot. So I haven't really seen it yet. Right? Yeah, I don't really know enough about Iron Patriots streams or whatnot to comment it. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Not really my place. I'm not judging. Not my place to judge or anything. But yeah. Go crazy as in ruin the country. Yeah, I don't think I want to get into like what I'm gonna try to answer this in a way that's not going to be like, I don't want to cause any kind of like pandemonium in the chat with the way I answer that. But I will tell you that I'm scared we won't get another election. Are you okay? Well, see, I don't know what your political views are, but I'm just going to honestly say that people that I do know that are people that I do know that hold on, I'm sorry, give me a second. Give me a second, hold on. Hold on, I need a second here. Just chat is rightward leading and anti-authoritarian. Center, right, anti-authoritarian. Alright, that seems to make sense based on some of the things I saw. That seems to make sense. Well, I think Gino's podcast says I think Trump is a bad guy and we're in a bad place as a country. Yeah, I if you know who I am personally and my values and stuff like that, I believe in, you know that, if you knew me, you know that I believe in equality and I'm pro-LGBTQ+, pro-civil rights, you know, and a lot of things that I see on the right don't align with what I personally believe, my personally held beliefs. So I'll just start off with that. But, I know a lot of people that would agree with those statements that you made High Notes podcast, and as for me personally, yes. It's concerning, I will say that it's concerning, but I don't want to elaborate on that too much, because I don't want to get too much into, like, what my political views are, politics here, because I do have a lot of people who come here who, yeah, I just don't want to cause any pandemonium, chaos in the chat, you know. I'm trying to handle this with tact and be objective. I'm trying to be careful as to how I get into that. I usually stay away from politics here. You haven't noticed I usually stay away from politics because it just divides people. It's very divisive. It just divides people, so I try to stay away from it. But I will say, I'm honestly, coming from an honest perspective, yes, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I can be real with you that I am concerned. I mean, I know someone whose YouTube channel is getting absolutely trolled the fuck out of, and it's like, oh my god, it's crazy. And so I know what's up. I know that there is a lot of trolls right now that are, you know, people who... There's a lot of trolls going after people who don't agree with them. I know what's up. I know what's going on. I know what's up, man. Yeah. Hopefully we were wrong. Yeah. Right. I know. I wouldn't want to see things... Of course I wouldn't want to see things go to shit, you know? So, yeah. Music reminds me of Antichrist Superstar by Manson. Oh, awesome. Right. Yeah, this is my album saying like Star Nightmare. So what you're hearing is vintage 8footbeast. What you're hearing is Vintage Beast. This song is from 2010 that you're hearing. I recorded this when I was 13 years old. I was 13 when I recorded this, and I didn't know how to play guitar. But I still created heavy music even though I didn't know how to play guitar. It was pretty epic. I still ended up creating heavy music even though I didn't know how to play guitar. So we got 2 karaoke requests. I gotta get that queued up. I'm like all and absorbed into the chat. I'm like heavily absorbed into the chat, and I'm having a hard time even like I got so many tabs open and so many things open. I got things open from last night's stream. It's fucking crazy. I got so many things open. It's just fucking. It's nuts. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy how many things I have open, so that's why it's taking a little while. And I have to also turn off my stream monitor and my music and everything that I've set up here. Yeah, someone suggested I should promote my music, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, he's your favorite artist. Okay. Okay. So thanks for the compliment. Well, I hope Jeff would do a convention. That would be good if he does LA Comic Con. Although, I don't know what my money situation is going to be in the future in regards to going to conventions, but I hope, well, actually, no, never mind. I will hook up for LA Comic Con. I don't have to worry about money for that convention. I have it in for LA Comic Con. I don't have to worry about money, exactly. Yeah, Jeff needs to go to LA Comic Con. That would be a good idea. I also go to like WonderCon and stuff like that. Jeff should go to, would you show him the ropes? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. Sure. Sure. Yeah, he needs to get out of his shell. If he's gonna meet girls, he needs to get out of his shell. If he wants to date, he needs to get out of his shell. Absolutely. Getting out of your shell is the first step to dating. If you're gonna like find somebody, getting out of your shell is like the first step. Would you let him open for your band? Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I mean, as long as he puts on a good show, I mean, I don't know if his act would be exactly the most fitting with my hard-hitting metal music, but, yeah, I mean, he does need a stage, though. He definitely needs a stage, and, I mean, his stream is entertaining. It's entertaining. His act is entertaining. He needs to network on and offline. He's 57, the clock is ticking right. He's an incredible performer. Yeah, I know, I've seen that. Okay, I'm gonna get to this Californication request. Well, I'm glad some people from that community are still here, given the circumstances. Because I was, like, wondering, like, I don't know. You're willing to tolerate my beliefs and my stances, at least. And tolerate me. Yep. Desktop audio. Let me make sure my stream monitor is off. Yeah, okay. Okay. There we are. Okay, looks like we're on. Okay. Now I gotta bring up the window. Californication. Psychic spies from China try to steal your isolation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. If the edge of the world and all of Western civilization, the sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in the final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell raging. Flary skin, this is your chin, or is that you where you're waging? First by unicorn, hardcore sophomore, dream of Californication, dream of Californication. Marry me, girl, to be my fairy, the world will be my own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star with the boulevard, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. And Cobain can hear the sphere singing songs off station to station. And Elderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those who praise control of population. Everybody's been there, and I don't mean on vacation. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore sophomore, dream of Californication, dream of Californication, dream of Californication, dream of Californication. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. And earthquakes are a girl's guitar, and they're just not a good vibration. And tidal waves can save the world from Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell raging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore sophomore, dream of Californication, dream of Californication, dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Oh. Thank you for honoring. Adam says, "Thank you for honoring these requests." Yeah, I'll honor the ones that are reasonable, at least the ones um that I deem. I honor the ones that I deem don't cause a problem or too much of a problem, whichever one may be true for it. You know. Music says this is awesome. What a time to live in. MS says I requested it because the music video features ready donuts. Oh, okay. Amazing, thank you. Hi. I love the fake footage on the vacuum vocals. Yeah, I know. Anthony Beefs. We need to get Jeff to sing this and get KYIP clips to mash them up. Couldn't agree more. That would be amazing too. LA Star and Slaughter in their hometown band. The synergistic potential is incredible. It must be happening. That was incredible. Brave 8footbeast. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Bravo. Oh, thank you. Oh, you said bravo. I said brave. I was like, you said bravo. I was like, brave? I was like, oh man. That was kind of funny. Yeah, I've been getting a mix of different people here at some times. And would you ever do a duet with Jeff? I don't see why not. Bravo, heart. Aimless Slate. The only reason why I wouldn't do a duet with somebody is if they pissed me off, but obviously, I don't think Jeff would ever piss me off because he's a chill person, but sometimes people do piss me off, as you may know. I've had some people, I've had different people come in here at times, oh, I forgot the username is one person who was showing up here. Something McGee. I was like, hmm. And then I've got people, K Diddy Studios. Anybody know K Diddy Studios? He was showing up here quite a few times. I wonder where they came from. I heard one Sonic was talking about me. I looked at his stream to see if he was talking about me, but I couldn't find anything. Jeff would never intentionally upset you, yeah. Well, he doesn't seem like that kind of guy. I just subscribed, oh, thank you. KTI Clips is an incredible video creator, editor. Yeah, I know, I saw that. That's why everything that came up was quite upsetting. Uh, if somebody requests Mailman by Dirty Crabber, I think so. I just meant for the potential collaboration with Free ULers, probably Have you reached out to him? No. I mean, given the things that have happened and that have came up, no. Well, I just usually wait. Honestly, I've never really reached out to somebody to collaborate. I wait to have people reach out to me. There's ways you can professionally reach me. I have a Discord. I have an email address. I have a website, 8footbeast.com. I have an email address. I have an email address. I have a Discord. Somebody invited me onto their podcast by the name of Combat Johnson. They reached out to me and coordinated on Discord. Jeff has an incredibly talented audience. Who is talented in his audience in particular? I don't know. So educate me, I don't know. I think we got a request for mailman, right? Yeah, I was honestly questioning. Okay, in what way is Spooky talented, though? I never knew. I don't know. Yeah, Mailman by Dirty Crabber. Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, I was honestly questioning. Yeah, I thought maybe I was at odds, with the Iron Patriot audience because of their beliefs clashing with mine, the whole Trump thing. I thought maybe the whole Trump thing was going to get the best of us, and I thought our beliefs would clash, and I thought that, well, maybe it's not destined to be, That's what I had thought, but I can clearly see that people are still coming here from his channel, so it seems like, that some people can look past that. At least some people can look past that. Alright, I'll do mailman, okay? I'm here from the Iron Patriot community, right? Oh, I know. I guess there's just some people that are very adamant about their stances and their beliefs, and there's just some people who are very vocal. And then when they find out who I am, and then when they find out who I am and what my beliefs are, they don't like it. Some people, but not all people. But those of you who are here, I'm glad that you're here. And I'm glad that, yeah, I guess there's nothing more to say then. Good hit for Dan. Oh, damn. Good hit for Damn. Who's Damn? Good hit for Adam. Oh, you said good hit for Adam. I know, I was thinking about Dan. I know, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I'm under the impression Dan doesn't like me. Iron Patriot chat are spoken of you highly. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, really? Alright. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good news. That's good to hear. Okay. I hop on the stream and I hop off. I hop on and hop off. I take a peek and then I'm on about my business. I go in there and I take a peek, so okay. I have watched his entire streams before, so I have gotten an idea for what he's about. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do appreciate any promotion or sharing a recommendation. I do I do appreciate that. There was one angry guy in the Patriot chat, but everyone else said it was a great stream. Oh, Dan, right? Dan. He has spread your legend. Oh hey. And Spooky saying your praises over there big time. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that's good. I'm taking note of this. I am taking note of all this, so that those are good things to hear. It just kind of it disgusted me when I saw that Spooky had said I went on a racist tirade because I did it, you know? I was like, what is this all about? He said that on the Iron Paycheck to me. I was like, what the hell is this about, man? I was like, what the hell? You know, but I'm gonna get into this song. Susan Mirror says, glad to be here. Hope you're alright. I'm doing okay. Then again, not to be a dead horse, KTIP, because just want to defend his compatriot Spooky. And himself, nothing offense. And he himself said nothing offensive. Oh yeah, I know. It was just a lot of toxicity and I felt it was insults and... Well, he said I should ban myself. I thought that was, like, not cool. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, like, I don't know. Okay, KTIB clips, I don't know. He, she, they, them, I don't know. But KTIB clips said I should ban myself. I was like, how do you expect somebody to react to that? Like, obviously, like, if someone told you that, I don't think you would take that too kindly. But I know emotions are high at that time. Like, blood was running. I know blood was running red. There was a lot of blood. A lot of, like, well, not actual blood, but, like, I don't know. Tomatoes. There was a lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes. And cherries. Lots of cherries. It was really heated. I thought it was like, I was like, what the heck, man? That's not cool. You know? I just was really like, that's not okay. You know? Telling me I should ban myself. So in other words, like, you know what that translates to? That translates to either A, I should quit, or something even worse. I'm not even gonna say it, but you know, that can translate into to worse things. You know, not only telling me I should quit. Oh, and pomegranate, right? Messy pomegranate. You can't have not have that messy pomegranate. It's like telling me I should quit. Basically, like KTIP clips like told me I should quit by saying I should ban myself, and by saying I should ban myself. Also, aren't you in a way kind of saying that I shouldn't exist? Like if I should, you know, like what are you saying, man? Like what? I think he just meant you should censor yourself. Yeah, well, in either way, it just doesn't come off as... it doesn't come off as good. So this Mirror says, I keep coming back to hear your voice. The vitriol was sick. Oh yeah, it was really bad. Really bad. Well, as more time goes on, obviously, things fade away as more time goes on. I am taking note. I'm taking note of everything. So, um, I know that people are well, people can change, but I will be honest with you, my community, that my fans that I've had since like 2020, they're like, yeah, you should keep Spooky Sammy banned because Spooky Sammy causes a lot of emotional damage. Like, that's the stance that my longtime fans since 2020. I've been around for a long time. Okay, I've been around for a while, but that's the stance that they were taking. So, but obviously, I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions, obviously, but I mean, people, things do happen. Time happens, life happens, things happen. Okay, I'm gonna get into this song.
This is a public service announcement from the United Postal Service. Everything is so much better when I do it right.
Everything is so much better when you do it right. I work in. I'm blowing like a kite. I'm blowing with the mail truck. Gotta do it right. I come into here, I'm gonna get you high. I'm so high. Rain, sleet, or snow, just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow. I gotta see a tight. Did he say I gotta let her go see a tight? I don't know. A mailbox, gotta do it right. I'm loading up a mail truck, that's how I do it right. I'm coming to your neighborhood. I'm gonna get you high. So high. Rain, sleet, or snow. I'm just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. I'm just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow.
Bring it down, boy. Dirty grandma is taking you low. Rain, sleet, or snow.
Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. Everything is so much better when you do it right. I'm working out everywhere. I'm pulling out like a kite. I'm loading up my mail truck. That's how I do it right. I'm coming to your neighborhood. I'm gonna get you high. So high. Rain, sleet, or snow. That's just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. Just a mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow. Mailman. I'm just a mailman. Just a mailman. Just a mailman. I'm just a mailman. That always makes me laugh. Yeah. Well, anyhow, on that note, I just thought it was really mean. So I got really pissed off at KTIP clips about that because I just thought it was really mean and unnecessary. I thought it was like completely unnecessary and kind of immature to get like that mean. I just thought this whole thing was kind of handled really immaturely, and I mean, yeah, unfortunately, the whole thing that has happened with Biggie Sammy here, unfortunately, um, it's mostly just my word, but I would have to go back and dig it up in the streams to like show proof. But it was just things escalated because I was getting newcomers here from other sources, and then they would have to see it, and I had so many people saying things to me, and I'm like, why do you write that in my chat? You know, I got some things here in the past that would be like, why, you know, I wouldn't say it, but I was thinking like, why are you writing that in my chat? Like, what are you doing? And like, why you write that in my chat? That's like super immature, you know? But there were some things that, I mean, there's funny comments I get. Like, if somebody says that, like, hey, stupid, that's just funny, you know? I'm not gonna take offense to hey, stupid. I just like, oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Someone calls me stupid that I don't know. That's funny. But if I know you, I may be like, If someone calls me stupid and I know them, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's not cool. But there's a stranger calling me stupid, but with sarcasm, you always like should err on the side of caution or clarify that. But yeah, oh, thank you. I know I see High Notes podcast has commented I believe in second chances. Yeah, I just things that have been so heavy in particular with this and the actions that have been taken in this situation have really made me reluctant, really. I mean, I just felt this whole thing has been to some extent handled immaturely. I mean, there are people who are mature about this. I'm glad that there are people who are mature about this, but there's some people who are not mature about this. There's people who are logical about this and rational and reasonable. There are some people who are not. You know, and I just felt like the way KTIP Clips handled that was immature. I'm sorry, it was immature. Like, telling me I should ban myself. Like, that was so immature and that was so mean. The music says, while Spooky can be an agent, Chaos he is definitely anti-fascist, ultimately fighting for the good in the long arc. I don't know, I have a hard time believing that, man. Based on the things that I've seen in the chat from him, I have a really hard time believing that. But, I mean, that, you know, whether somebody's fascist or anti-fascist, it's not about that. It's about upholding, it's about, this is about respect. This is just about being respectful in the chat. That's ultimately what this is about. It's about respect. It's about being respectful in the chat, and also I want to ideally have people that uphold my values because it makes me look a certain way as a streamer when I don't. You know, it can make me look bad and it can rub people the wrong way. I've been told that. I mean, come on, man. If you're a new content creator, you're an up and coming content creator, you can't, you know, I think that you would, if you saw it the other way, if you were wearing my shoes, you know, if you were wearing my shoes, man, maybe, just maybe you wouldn't blame me if you were wearing my shoes. It's Lemur, it's hot just like Beach, I don't like to hold a grudge. Well, the reason why I've been holding it is because so many members of my community, on and off YouTube, have been upset about this subject. They've been upset. So that's why, that's part of the reason why, but also, I have to show that, you know, I don't want to be no pushover. I have to show that I'm not a pushover. But at the same time, I had no chat rules. I didn't have any clear chat rules. I was hoping people would just, like, be reasonable. But YouTube doesn't make it easy. See, with Discord, you have rules, but with YouTube, it's like, meh. YouTube has their terms of service. No one reads the YouTube TOS. Who reads the freaking community guidelines on YouTube? No one. With YouTube, it's just like, they have a notice to be respectful and that's it. You know, like, no one reads that shit. You're always gonna read that shit, but if I have a pinned notice in my chat, I could be like, well, bud, you didn't read it. Yeah, I know. I know. I know music, I know. Citizen Mirror says, hee right, no, TOS no one's read that. Right. I think that was part of the problem. And another problem is, okay, I'll be straight up with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. People did not really come here on YouTube until Ice Poseidon, the whole Ice Poseidon thing happened. Until I was posted on that Ice Poseidon forum. Nobody was coming here on YouTube. And the Iron Patriot community happened after that, but that was an indirect effect of the being posted on the Ice Poseidon forum website, okay? Because Spooky Sammy was here saying stuff about Burger Planet when I had gotten raided, okay? I'll be honest with y'all, I did not get any traction on YouTube really until the hate raids. A lot of people came here from the hate raids. So I had a bad introduction to like a lot of people, okay? And that was my introduction to Spooky Sammy was a hate raid. So given that was my introduction to Spooky Sammy, that's not a good introduction. To be introduced to him during a hate raid, you know, honestly, you know, that's gonna lead me to be like, wow, that's another person from Burger Planet, right? Exactly, like, you know, it's another, not actually from Burger Planet, but you know what I mean. Like, the hate rate, just like, oh, this is another hater, you know? There was just so many of them at once, you know, and that's how I got introduced. You gotta realize, like, that's my introduction. And I don't know about you guys, but that was my introduction. So you gotta realize, like, that's how I got introduced, and, like, you know, I was just basically, like, taking a chance with people. I mean, Spooky had good taste to say. Well, I mean, a lot of the constructive criticism was good, absolutely. I mean, but, like I said, things had gotten out of hand here. And also, with my overall community, you know, they just saw what was happening. I mean, I should have been firmer. That was my problem, is I wasn't really that firm. I was just kind of like letting things happen. I was just kind of like anything goes, letting things happen, but it caught up with me pretty bad. What's Burger Planet? Burger Planet is a streamer, but and what's the hate rate? Burger Planet is a streamer, and he has nothing to do with the hate raids, but basically they just blame him for the hate raids, but really, they come from an Ice Poseidon website. They come from the Ice Poseidon forum. They come from a different place, so they're affiliated with an Ice Poseidon community, but yeah, Burger Planet has nothing to do with them, but they'll just blame Burger Planet, basically. Right, I know, music, I know. I know. Well, yeah, all of you guys. I know. If your bank account is fat, leave a super chat. Burger and his wife retreats. So my introduction to Spooky Sammy was a hate raid, so that should tell you everything, really, as to how, you know, this whole thing was perceived. And I mean, But the comments that were left here from Spooky Sammy, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's like more is the same type of content that is just echoing the hate. Some of it was just echoing the stuff that I would see from other people that came from the hate race, you know? And it's not good. But oh yeah, I mean he did definitely do good things by like promoting me and stuff like that. That was all good. And that's why I was not doing anything. I was just letting it go on for like the longest time. I was not doing anything. Susan Muir says, as long as one is respectful, that's all that matters, right? Yeah, no, that's the main thing. But Spooky Sammy has a reputation. Okay. Among my community, Spooky Sammy has a reputation. That's what got to be so problematic. But like I said, I am definitely I am definitely like to some extent like I'm not going to evade my role in creating the problem because I'm not going to evade my responsibility, my accountability in creating the problem by letting Spooky Sammy just go on here and say whatever he wanted for so long and not saying much other than like, oh, that makes me feel uncomfortable, but not saying like much more. When it really started to get caught up with me. I got confronted over things that Spooky Sammy said, guys. Okay, so in real life, I got confronted by people I know in real life, friends I know in real life over things that Spooky Sammy said, okay? So like it spilled over to drama in my real life outside of streaming, you know. But some people will come here just to create drama on and off stream. And some people would be happy to come here and create drama for me in real life, which has happened quite a few times. And I'm wary of those kind of people. Those kind of people are toxic. So you're a reasonable person, you know, if you look at it from, you know, you can see my point of view here and how it is. Music said it hate rate so terrifying it was, and that was my introduction to Spooky Sammy. That's how Spooky Sammy found out about me. I mean, telling me that Burger Planet's coming after me, I knew that was like, oh, okay, you know, fine. That's funny, that's harmless, and it's funny. But at first I was just banning everyone who mentioned Burger Planet or, Ice Poseidon. I would mass ban Ice Poseidon and Burger Planet mentions, and the Spooky Sammy was part of that, so that was like, but then I realized, oh, that was petty, you know? That was stupid reason to ban people, so then I had done a mass unban, because it was a stupid reason to ban people, very dumb reason to ban people, very dumb, very unwarranted. I realized, I went overboard. There were some people who were fans that got caught up in that. That was not cool, so then I came to my senses. I realized some people were finding out about me from the Ice Poseidon forums or websites and whatnot, places. Like, there's also another one that starts with a K, but I really don't want to get into it. I was posted on another website that starts with a K. Yeah, something along the lines of K and forums. Chris Chan freaking website. I was posted on that fucking Chris Chan website. Yeah. People found out about me from there too, but some people come across me and they're like, you know what, this person's genuinely talented, I dig their content, so I have to differentiate who's a troll and who's genuinely here for me. But there's some people who can just be superficially nice. That was the thing about Sammy, is people were saying, oh, Sammy's superficially nice, because Sammy's like, yeah, Sammy was giving constructive criticism, which I appreciated, but also writing a lot of racist things in my chat, and just kind of making me out to look like, oh, you know, am I going to be like racist by proxy now because this person's like writing racist things in my chat? And I was starting to get like people confronting me over being racist by proxy because of what Spooky Sammy was writing. So that's why Spooky Sammy is banned. That's why. So because of that. So, but like I said, I did not have clear rules here, but people have you know, Spooky Sammy has developed a reputation, but I did not have clear rules, and I should have come down harder. I was afraid to. I didn't want to create drama. I was afraid to, but I ended up, the drama that was created was so much worse than what it needs to be, more than likely, because of me just like letting things go, letting it all hang loose here, not really saying anything other than like, oh, it makes me feel uncomfortable, but that is not going to stop the person from doing it. I say it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's not going to stop the person from doing it. They're not going to stop. I know his podcast says, I don't know Spooky as much as these guys, but he's never crossed me sideways. I know his podcast says, that's weird to me that your friends blame you for an internet chat. Music says, yeah, no one should give you problems for your internet chat shattered. Well, I've been told by a newcomer that, you know, it reflects negative on me if someone is being racist in my chat and I'm letting them get away with it. I'm just saying how it is, and you know, newer people come here and they see that. You know, I'm just saying how it is. I'm just saying how people receive it. And I have a background in advertising and VR, so I have a background in marketing, so that's just how it is. You know. But I'll think about your statements that you made. I'll think about that for a second. I'll reflect on that. I'll think about that because I shouldn't have just one point of view only. It should be nuanced. I shouldn't have just one point of view. I believe in critical thinking in the scientific method. You know, I believe in thinking about things objectively and critical thinking. And I know I've had moments here where I've gotten emotional, but I try to be objective and analytical if I can. I try to be objective and analytical if I can. ATIP equals just a fleeting thing. What do you mean fleet? What is fleeting? I don't know it. And that one is even close, Your Honor. What do you mean? Which one is even close? If I may be so bold. What isn't even so... What? I'm confused, Alf. Okay. My other problem is fleeting just like his clips. Part of the problem is that Spooky Sammy, before I had banned him, he was also here saying things about me. He was using a strawman argument to make it look like I was racist, and I had a major problem with that. And there was a new viewer here, and I was having to explain to them what was going on off stream, and it was bad. It was really bad. Music says, obviously, I mean, it was a passing thing, and the decision to reverse ban seems clear. It did not reflect poorly on you and was not a big deal. Dude, dude, you don't know what I had went through. It was a big deal to me in my personal life what I had went through in regards to, like, just the tone it was created in my chat. He was creating a tone in my chat, and it was becoming a big deal, and it became a bigger and bigger and bigger deal. He was creating a certain tone here in my chat for how it was and how people were to be. Anyhow, like I said, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now myself, you know? My mind's on other things right now, so I'll consider all this and consider everything, but right now I'm going for other stuff, man. My dad just came home from a major surgery, and I'm having to tend to him, so I've got other things going on in my life right now. But like I said, I'll consider all this. But sometimes they just have to take time to think things out and reflect. Oh god, it's 1:08 a.m. Shit. I need to clean my room. I'm gonna go back to playing my music. You must have been pretty upset. Yeah, probably both of us. I mean, me, I'm very upset. Problem is, my buttons were pushed way too far. Yeah, my dad's surgery did go well. Okay, I get what you mean by fleeting thing. I get that you're saying that KTIP was basically having an outburst, but still not cool, man. Not cool, but with that being said, you know, yeah, I mean, if I had, I'm banned. If I had that amount, I'm banned. No more outbursts, okay? That can't happen again. But I don't want people to think, I just don't want people to think that they can get away with, like, having outbursts here or whatnot. I don't want people to think that they can get away with it just to think, like, ooh, yeah, he's a pushover, he's gonna unban me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to think that they can get away with that kind of behavior just because I'm going to, like, unban them for it. I'm gonna, like, later magically unban. You know what I mean? But, like I said, I know we're all human. I know people are human. Okay. Dude, I gotta clean my room, it's really messy. We've had the position today is your no pushover. Okay. Yeah, the whole situation just gives me a lot of anxiety and stress though, and I am having other things go on in my life that I mean, our discussion has been reasonable. This has definitely been a reasonable discussion and things have been more reasonable. The problem is, yeah, when things are raw and things literally just happened, yeah, I mean, it's hard to have a rational discussion because people are angry. There is a lot of emotions running high. You're a fair but strict judge, yeah. In my estimation, my apologies for that. We have had to petition you for days. You're no, I'd say, pushover. Alright? Wouldn't you react poorly if you thought your friend had been unfairly banned? Well, yes, I would. Yeah, I mean, and that was clearly what KTIP Clips thought, but I mean, as other people have pointed out with the actions that Spooky Sammy was taking, it was not unfair, so, but that's just what KTIP Clips thought, I guess, but, like, for me, personally, like, yeah. Well, I had someone come on here, someone came on here a little while ago and said that when I was talking about it, that I was apologizing for racist and that racist theme. Swiggy Sammy, and I was like, what? I don't want to apologize for a racist. So, I have to be careful about this situation, because this has impacted me in a lot of ways. I have to be careful. This has impacted me with people you don't know. The problem is, you guys are the Iron Patriot community, so you have your community, you have your banter, and some of you are probably kind of isolated inside the Iron Patriot community. You haven't came out outside of that community, you haven't seen the world outside around you. Okay, I have. I'm in the outside world, I'm in the outside, okay? I have other people I'm dealing with. I have other perspectives I'm dealing with. I have other perspectives to consider. I have to consider the bigger picture. I have to consider overall picture. But, with that being said, that's just one point to add on to many points that I've made. One point to add on to many, 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 many points. And there's many. Susan Muir says a musty room is a good security system. Robbers cannot get around and trip over everything while you know where everything is, winks. Susan Muir says you are a good YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Music says, I just hope your dad feels better and you have no stress and immense success at Lakey Beast. Yeah, I don't want to stress out with this. Problem is, this has been something to stress out over. This had been something that has been giving me stress or whatnot, so I had been just trying to chill, but yeah. I mean, as time goes on, things do, yeah, as time goes on, things like, with time, things, evolve with time, so, with time, things evolve and situations evolve with time. But, I heard that Spooky Sammy told KTIP Clips to drop the beef, which is good. And, I don't know if anything else good had come up. I guess, well, if he's still promoting me, that's a good thing. Get people here, that's good. I gotta admit, I do not handle stress well. I've been known to not handle stress well in my real life. Like, my character has big balls, okay? Like, my character has, my character is mighty and strong and brave, has big balls, but in real life, like, I have been known to not handle stressful situations as well, or stress. In my real life, I've been known not to handle stress well. Would you ever let Spooky call in and lash out? Sometimes text does not do justice. Hash it out. Sometimes text does not do justice. Yeah, that's something to consider, but I just don't want, I just don't want to deal with that right now, because I'm already going through, what I'm going through with my family here, okay? I don't want to, now is not the right time for that. But, I mean, I have an email. Spooky Sammy can email me. I have a Discord. Spooky Sammy can talk to me on, like, Discord or email, like, There's other ways to reach me. I mean, like, he's truly sorry. I mean, like, reach out to me then. Like, there's other ways to reach out to me. There's email. I have an email. I have a Discord. There are other ways to get a hold of me. I have Instagram. I have social media. There's social media. There's other ways to get a hold of me. I think everybody has email. I'm just saying. But I mean, I'm Discord. But the problem with letting people call in, a private conversation would probably be best. Because if I let people call in, they could say whatever I can't control what people say. And YouTube, I have to worry about, platform rules, it's like worrying about the FCC. Worrying about what YouTube is gonna do, it's like worrying about the FCC, man. Unless I really, really, really know the person well. I mean, there's people that I know really well that I would not hesitate to... I would trust... There's people I would trust with the mic. But that being said, that's not many people. That's not many people, because you really have to have a lot of trust. Because basically on here, you're having to worry about the FCC. I respect that. Definitely prioritize your family right now, right? It's just not the right time, I mean, but he can reach out to me via email or like Discord or something, or, there's other ways of reaching out to me. I mean, everyone has email. I understand not everyone believes in Discord, not everyone believes in TikTok, not everyone believes in Instagram, etc., etc., etc. Twitter. I do have a Twitter too. Or X. Okay? I understand not everyone believes in like social media, but I think everyone has an email. I have an email on my website, 8footbeast.com. I have an email. I have an email on 8footbeast.com, okay? I know not everyone believes in the social media thing, but I have an email. Asenia Mushi says hi. Oh, hey. Hey, what's good? What's up? Well, I guess the overall factor here is just the stress. Just caused a lot of distress. That's the thing, is that it just caused a lot of distress. I'm not sure he was really aware of the distress that it was causing. Probably not, I guess. I think that he should be, but probably wasn't, maybe. but I often like to use ChatGPT to address things like this because ChatGPT is pretty nuanced and has pretty good reasonable perspective. The perspective that ChatGPT has it tends to be reasonable and objective. Like I said, I like to figure out these kind of things with ChatGPT, so I'll take everything that everyone has said into consideration, and then I gotta consider other people that I know off of this platform and on this platform. And I'll continue to come to a conclusion. But yeah, that hasn't been at the forefront of my mind because, you know, I gotta focus on I gotta prioritize my family. Yeah, I got stuff going on in my life, man, you know? I got things going on in my life. I'm a busy person, I got things going on. I mean, speaking of Dirty Crabber, I can clean my room and sing Dirty Crabber, but I don't know whatever Dirty Crabber song is you want me to sing. Cause I already did Mailman, I did Shimmer, so I've just been like going off here. I've been very vocal, I've been going off. Thank you for hearing out the case. Yeah, you're welcome. I know that when it first happened, I was not willing to hear anything or anyone's perspective. I shut people out. I know I put people in timeout. Yeah. I put some people that are here right now in timeout because I just wanted to completely distance myself. At the time, I was like, bye, and I just wanted to completely distance myself. I do get emotional, though, I will admit, I do get emotional sometimes. I try to, be rational and logical and analytical, but it's hard to be like that 100% of the time. It really is, because I'm human, you know? I'm fucking human, man. Oh yeah, I mean, I've heard a new updated perspective here, and I often like to use ChatGPT to address things like this because I gotta consider also there's people that you guys don't know that I associate with, you know, on and off of this platform that have had quite a bit of commentary about this situation, so. But unfortunately, here's the thing, man. I realized something with my fans here. I realized something. Unfortunately, I found out that I was talking with some of my fans. I was like, why aren't you here? You're my fan, why aren't you here? And they told me, one of them told me that, you know, they have a job and they're busy basically, but they'll replay the stream. I have people that have been my fans for a long time, since 2020 or 2015 or 2014, that will actually replay the stream. And when they replay the stream, I think they can also replay the chat, so see everything that's going on. You know, even though they're not directly engaged, just see everything that's going on. You know, so, obviously can't make everybody happy, right? You know, I can only be reasonable. I used to say, oh, I don't want to disappoint anybody, which is true, but you can't make everybody happy. You gotta be reasonable, and I also gotta consider the people that are here, that are actually here on here, actually interacting with me, because there's people who are fans of me, but they can't really take the time off to interact with me on the stream because they gotta work. And that's understandable, that's reasonable, you know, I get it, I get it. That's why there is a lot of people in my circle that you guys don't know about. You just simply don't know them because they don't shop here. And unfortunately, it's because they're working a job. They're working a job and broadcasting at a time that they can't make it in, you know? But it doesn't mean that they don't matter. You can mod some people and liberally time people out. Yeah. The reason why I think at the time I did ban and not timeout is because of all the accumulated distress, all the accumulated things that came up with people being uncomfortable with Spooky Sammy. It was just got to a point where it was too much. But someone, people told me ban him, so I finally caved in and did it. You know, but at the same time, I knew that that was something that I needed to stand firm on what my values were and stand up for the broader community. Which is understandable, you got other stuff going on, yeah. If I wasn't worried about the FCC, which is basically YouTube or whatnot, I mean, people calling in wouldn't be so much of a problem. It's, you know, it wouldn't be as nearly as problematic if it wasn't for, like, you know, the quote-unquote FCC that I talk about. Oh my eyes. Howard Stern is Hey Gay would have hired Suki Sammy and KCI for you clips. However, heyday, however it's spelled. No, it's the way you first wrote it. Well, as you see in my chat notice, we live in a different time now. Console brought this up that back then things were very politically incorrect, you know? It was a different time. Also, the 80s were a different time. The 90s were a different time, you know? Right, the main thing is I'm trying to avoid controversy because I'm a growing creator and I can't afford to have a controversy here that would stain my reputation or take me down or prevent me from growing. That's the main thing is I'm trying to avoid having any controversy. And that was the big problem I was getting for Spooky Sammy. It was creating controversy. The things that Sugi would write in the chat was creating lots of controversy. And it just, and I saw that controversy unfold when I would, you know, in real life, off this platform. Oh my god. But if you look at IP chat, it isn't controversial. Yeah, generally speaking, it seems to be pretty on the up and up. Yeah, I did check it out. I mean, I looked at it. I watch his full stream sometimes. I look at it. It seems to be generally on the up and up, generally speaking. There is GB who would ban, but no one else, I think. There is GB who you would ban, but no one else, I think. GB? Who's GB? A questionable character in the IP chat who you would ban. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Oh boy. Right, I just don't want to dedicate my whole entire... I mean, I'll hear you guys out, sure. I'll hear you guys out, but I just don't want to dedicate my entire night to this one issue only because I have other things going on. But I can consider all your points of view when I end the stream, and I can have time to reflect on that, and ChatGPT will help me do that. I love ChatGPT because it provides a very nuanced and objective perspective, and it does help add to my perspective. My apologies, no more mention of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you guys waited. I'm glad you guys realized that waiting was the right thing to do, because yeah, I couldn't really discuss it when things first happened because emotions are running very high. It was just not the time to really get to any kind of rational or logical conclusion. I mean, I had said, oh, you know, Spooky could create an alt income here, but a lot of people were like, oh, he doesn't believe in alts, I'm like, okay, why? But alright. Have you seen Face Off or Con Air? I mean, I've heard of, isn't Con Air like a like something to do with salon? Isn't that like a salon brand? Like they make like hair dryers? Isn't Con Air a brand of like hair dryer or something? Are you at a golden age of cinema in the mid to late 90s? You know, likely no, cause I was born in the late 90s, well, likely no. I'm Gen Z, so likely no. There might be a generational divide here to some degree too, cause I'm a Generation Z, you know? And I notice I do have a diverse audience here as far as age, and I notice, I'm all for diversity. I'm all for, like, people of all ages coming here. That's cool. that's fine. That any misunderstandings that I have with people likely may be due to a generational divide. And speaking of the recent issues, it might be due to the generational divide too. There might be a generational divide here. Music says, I think it is also a product of brand, like you say, but it is also a movie with Nicolas Cage. You should watch Face Off sometime. It is very amusing. Well, I will. I definitely will. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can check it out. Alright. They are hilarious movies, yeah. Okay. Shoot. Oh my god. I had some things I was supposed to take care of that I didn't do. But, shit. I'm actually recording a personal copy of the chat for me, so I have all your points to consider. I want to look back on this chat and all the points that were brought up, so I'm actually recording a copy of it for my personal keeping. Yeah, this definitely didn't feel like ganging up on me either, because I know that, well, another thing that I don't want is like guilt tripping or trying to be manipulated, but I felt like people here were a little more objective. I felt it was a little more objective this time. Less like guilt trippy, not like guilt trippy trying to make me feel bad, less manipulative, not like ganging up on me, because that's what happened before, you know, and that's, nice, I copied the transcript of the Iron Patriot chat and had ChatGPT summarize it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and drop it in the chat then. Yeah, what's not cool is manipulation, guilt tripping. Those things are not cool. Getting up on me, those things, all those things are not cool, but I felt like that really wasn't, yeah, I didn't feel like that was the case at all. That wasn't the case at all here, really. No, people didn't really do that as much. I mean, there was no ganging up on me here, clearly, tonight. Was there any manipulation? I didn't really see it much, you know? It was more objective discussion. It was more just an objective discussion and considering my point of view. That's good. And people actually consider my point of view, so that's good. So that's a major improvement in the development of this situation. Yeah, really great summary of it in glowing terms, really. I want to play guitar tomorrow. But yeah, I realized the whole thing with the spooky Sammy thing. I don't know if everyone here heard, but the situation upset me to the point where I was crying. I was crying because I really I didn't want to see it come to that point, you know? I didn't want things to devolve to that point. I was in tears. I was like in tears. I was crying about it on and off for days, really. I was crying about it on and off for days. I mean, like, I did a live stream where I was like almost crying. Like, and I know some people have come here and be like, I enjoy making you cry. I want to see you cry, you big giant crybaby. I had people write those comments. And I quote, big giant crybaby. I had people, there are people who actually purposefully try to upset me and they want to make me cry because they're, like, evil, vindictive assholes, you know? Bane, I know you guys are not that, you know, but there are some people that come here, you'll see it, there's some people that come here that are that. I've gotta get going, guys, have a good night. Okay, yeah, cause it's like 2 in the morning, dude. Yeah, I tend to be a night owl. But I don't think my sadness or my emotions is nothing to be laughed about, you know? That's not cool, man. Wow. I guess some people, if they want to do that content, that's fine. I should be off myself. Have a good night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It's 2 in the morning. Yeah. Since 2 of the people who are still interacting with me got off of here, I should probably get off of here too. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a busy weekend, man. My god. Yeah, there are things I was supposed to do tonight that I didn't do. Hey, got my new background. Yeah, this is actually an old background. I've had this for a while, but oh god. I've actually had this for a while. This is actually old background, but I brought it back. I brought it back. This is actually old background. I've had this for a while. I just brought it back. I've had that for like a month now. I brought it back. That's right. I think I was supposed to edit my music a little bit and listen to it, and I got caught up in the chat. Yes, of course it's my own music. That's why I'm playing it. Yeah, I gotta upload these songs onto YouTube. The songs I'm playing right now are technically already uploaded to YouTube, but the older version is uploaded. There's an issue with, there keeps being issues that come up with the mixes, so it was too much for me today, because I was trying to fix it up so I could upload it today, but it got to be too much. I was doing that off on the side while I was on the phone and on and off, and that's why I started the stream really late, because I was caught up with that all day, and I was trying to compile this too. I was trying to make the mixes the best they could for tonight. The mixes are at least reasonable. Sick. Oh, thank you. Someone suggested that I play my own music in the background. Someone suggested I play my own music to help address any awkward silence or anything like that. Yeah, the thing is, one day I'm gonna put my music onto distribution platforms such as CD Baby or Muse. And once that happens, I'm gonna get copyright ID matches for my own music once that happens. I'm gonna get like copyright ID match, but I'll make sure to specify that I want to be careful about that and make sure that the content is allowed to be used on YouTube. Of course, I'd like to get ad revenue from it, but I want to make sure that people are able to use my songs on YouTube. I don't want to, I don't want anybody to get like a copyright strike for sharing my music, like the severe copyright strike. Content ID is okay, but not the copyright strike. I have to be careful like what distribution platform I use before I set all that up. I think Deezer is another one. There's like several music distribution platforms. I've been meaning to do that, but I want to make my music the very, very, very best it could be before I do anything like that. Yeah, it was a good idea, kills the silence, right? Cause I was told that I have a problem with like awkward silence in my streams. So I spent all day like putting this compilation together. I was on and off all day today putting this compilation together. These two songs are technically draft mixes, but no, not this first one, but this one right now is a draft mix. The problem is the guitars hang a little bit too much on the sustain. The sustain lasts too long on this mix, so I gotta fix it. But I just got to a point where I'm like, I'm frustrated with it, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up with that today because it's preventing me from streaming. Well, I was on the phone too, so I was supposed to fix that while streaming, but I was like, forget it, I gotta clean my room. But also the chat was really bustling tonight, so, and there was some important concerns raised in the chat I had to address. Yeah, the whole note with that chat and that discussion, if I unban these people, I just want to make sure that my reason or rationale would be valid on a broader scale, because the whole banning thing was to basically reflect on a broader scale, like, okay, hey, I'm not, I'm upholding my values. Where's Leafy so you can ban them? I'm not gonna ban Leafy unless he crosses me or my chat policy. I don't want to develop a reputation for being one of these streamers who bans everybody. I've had to ban people, unfortunately, but I don't want to develop a reputation that's what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to develop a reputation of being like one of these serial banner people. Yeah, I did do one stream in the past where when I got a hate raid from one of these from the Ice Poseidon websites and the Ice Poseidon forum and that one site, the Chris Chan website. When I got hate raids from those websites, I did do mass bans. At the time I did do one mass ban, but I realized that I was banning some people for some pretty petty shit, and then I did a mass unban.
My hands are so soft, but so strong. Our hearts pounding in the lush forest, getting the blood pumping. Slowly steady, you will take me in. My hands are so soft, but so strong. Our hearts are pounding in the lush forest, getting the blood pumping.
I can see my views are dropping, so I'm gonna be ending the stream. Well, yeah, well, being on a phone at this point probably would be good. I couldn't do a phone call at this point though. I wonder if I should end the stream. Kind of debating it, going back and forth in my mind if I should do it.
Way back when the land used to be
Yeah, I think I am the chat. End the stream. Oh wait. Oh shit, I have TikTok, never mind. I can open up the stream on TikTok again, and then I'll end the stream if nobody chats at me on TikTok. Yeah, I'll just open up the stream on TikTok. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Ah, what the hell was I doing? That's right. Okay, I have some problems in one of my mixes. So, I'm gonna give this about like 5 more minutes. If things don't pick up, I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to play guitar tomorrow because I still have some things I have to get done. I don't know. I want to, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to because I'm not going to get everything done tonight. I wonder if before I end the stream if I could have a text copy of the entire chat to save it. Oh, looks like I can. Okay, good. Yeah, have ChatGPT summarize this chat like what music did. Yeah, cause I'm gonna use those notes to try to work on this issue that was mentioned tonight. Because as I had put in my announcement, I said that I am trying to work on a resolution that will work for everyone. Because I also have to consider the larger implications of any actions that I take on here. It's not just about me. Well,